What's up, YouTube? As you can see by the title, we have a very interesting video. A lot of you guys not gonna like me after this video. A lot of you guys gonna disagree with this video, and I'm here for it. And if you're a chosen one, this video is for you. All right? As y'all can see, we have stop lying to yourself, including myself. So I'm making this video, but I'm also talking to myself. And let me explain what I mean by stop lying to yourself, right? Have you guys ever told yourself or told anyone that you're gonna go do something and you never do it? Okay, not necessarily that you're lying to yourself. Things could have came up. Obstacles could have gotten in the way. You know what I'm saying? Emergencies could have happened. You could have lost your job. All type of shit. This is where the lying to yourself part comes in, right? We say we're gonna do something and we never do it. It don't mean that an obstacle came. This is the thing. I can say I want to do this and that, and an obstacle can get in my way. But you gotta learn how to push that obstacle. You gotta learn how to stiff arm. You gotta learn how to brush it off and keep going. A lot of us are stagnant. A lot of us are content in the life that we're living every day. And a lot of us actually like living in poverty. Like, as crazy as it may sound, people actually like living in it, because if you didn't like the way you was living, you're gonna do everything in your power to change the way you living. So you getting content. And I feel like a lot of people around me is too content in the way they're living. I don't know if it's the government. I don't know if it's the phones. I don't know if it's the foods we eat. It could be all three. But it's like people is like losing their souls. They're just not themselves anymore. They're not happy. They're not talking to people. People not going outside. People going to work, coming home, and like being like real NPCs. And it's like, I don't want that energy around me. I'm an actual human, and they're actually human too, but I want to do human things. I want to interact with people. I want to have good relationships, network, you know what I'm saying? Travel. Like, nobody wants to go to work and just strictly come home, right? But when I make this video, I'm not even talking to just you guys. I'm also talking to myself, because sometimes I didn't lie to myself before. I didn't tell myself I was going to do something and never did it. And that could take a toll on you, right? You can stop believing in yourself. You can stop trusting yourself. And then you're not going to trust other people, because you can't even tell the truth to yourself. So anything that comes out another person mouth, how you going to believe it if you can't even believe yourself? So we got to start doing things without telling people, because it's like, okay, I never told anyone I'm going to do this. So if I didn't do it, it's like I can only feel it, right? But if I'm out here telling all these different people, oh, I'm about to get this new car, I'm about to get this new house, like, yes, you're manifesting it, but like, also, bro, people praying your downfall. So the more you tell your business to people, the more likely that shit not gonna happen, because you're telling your business to people. So stop talking to people about your business. Stop telling people about anything that you have going on when it comes to your goals or your plans, because people do not care about you, how they think. I don't know how many videos I have to make to say that exact line, but that's just the reality of the life that we live in 2025. Nobody gives a fuck about anything you got going on. Why? Because they have their own life. They're NPCs. They're just everybody for themselves. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So you have to understand that you got to get up and go get it yourself, right? Just do what you got to do, and it's just that simple. Literally, like, just do what you got to do, and it's that simple. But don't follow the crowd. Don't try to do what the crowd doing. Don't try to follow what's trending. All that shit not gonna last. They got new trends that come out each day, each month. So if you're one of those people that just follow trends, okay, cool. But me personally, I'm the black sheep. I want to do what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. I don't need nobody else's validation. I don't need to do this because he doing it. I don't need to go hang around this person because he got this and that. I'm creating my own world, right? I can go hang around 10 niggas because they all got money. And yeah, I probably could go make some money with them. But it's like, I'd rather just, I'm not saying I want to be individual, like be a loner or like be for myself, but I'd rather build at my own table than go help build at somebody else's table, especially if I'm just meeting them, right? I'd rather build with my own team, my own table. Not saying I have to be the boss of everything, but like, I'd rather build with and my comfortability. Like, whatever I feel comfortable doing, that's just what I'm gonna do. I don't gotta go hang around 10, 20 niggas to feel like somebody. I already feel like somebody, right? And stop giving a fuck what people think and stop giving a fuck how people view you, right? Everybody's perception of you is different. A person might look at you like, man, you a bitch, you this and that, I don't fuck with you. Another person might look at you like, damn, bro, you him, like, you really gave me advice, you put me on game, I look up to you, like, so it's like, I done came from both sides of the ball. I done had niggas calling me a bitch, that I was fake, that I was a flunky, that I was this and that. And I also had people like, yo, bro, you put me on game, you're the reason I'm starting YouTube, you're the reason I'm starting a lot of stuff, you're inspirational. So it's like, it's different people, different perceptions. But if I actually gave a fuck how a motherfucker view me, I wouldn't get far in life at all. So it's like, I'm not trying to be this person that's just like ignorant. But it's like, when it comes to what people think about me, I don't give a fuck. Because a person gonna think about you regardless. A person gonna always have something to say about you. If you're rich, if you're poor. So like, if you're poor, they gonna already talk about you. If you're rich, they gonna talk about you. They gonna find something to talk about. They may not talk about money, but they'll talk about something else. So it don't matter who you are and what you got, you just bound to get talked about. And if you're not getting talked about, you're just not doing the right shit, right? Because niggas not gonna talk about niggas who ain't doing shit. Like, yeah, oh, he a bum, he this and that. But the people who really get talked about the most is the people who make shit happen. And the people who also trying to grind 365. So just keep putting in work, stay consistent. Stop lying to yourself, most importantly. Whatever you say you're going to accomplish this year, do it. If you got to break it down step by step, do it. Do it. 90 days. It's 365 days in a year. Do what you got to do for 90 days. Do something else for 90 days. Do something else for 90 days. Do something else for another 90 days. You keep going till the year over. But each of those terms, each of those 90 days, you're knocking out some goals that you want to do. Then boom, the next 90 days, you're knocking out another goal. And then you're knocking out another goal. And then before you know it, all the goals that you've written on your whiteboard or in your binder or on your phone, you're checking them off, checking them off, you're checking them off. And that's going to give you all the motivation and all the drive that you need because you've been disciplined enough to focus on your goals. By the end of the year, you're going to reward yourself with the best news you've ever had because you've been putting in work this whole year. So God going to bless you with whatever you've been looking for because you sacrificed for a year or two, right? I'm 21 years old. Just imagine if I keep going to work, if I keep working on my clothing brand, if I keep making YouTube content, who knows how far I'll get in 2 years when I'm 23. I'll probably be in a nice house. I'll have a nice car. So I can envision that shit like 2 years from now. I know for a fact I'm going to have a nice car. I'm going to have good credit. I'm going to have a nice crib, whether it's an apartment or a house. Everything I'm going to have is going to be nice. Why? Because I'm putting in work today. So this video today, what today is? Today is January 7th. Oh, today is the 8th, excuse me. Today is Wednesday, January 8th. It's 1:20. Remember this video. 2 years from now, I'm going to be in a way better position. Next year, I'm going to be in a way better position. And 6 months from now, I'm going to be in a way better position. I'm just letting you guys know that I'm confident in whatever I do, however I do it. I'm going to go hard at whatever I do. If I go to the gym and play basketball, I'm going to try to be the best one in the gym. I'm going to try to be LeBron. If I go to the gym and work out, I'm going to try to become the strongest, right? If I go to work, I'm trying to become the best at work. Like, it's not a competition. It's like my type of motive. I want to be the best at whatever I do, making content. I want to be the best at making content. So I'm learning, right? When I first started making content, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't even know how to upload a video on YouTube. I just kept going, kept trying, kept watching other people, kept learning. Eventually now I know what I'm doing. Now I'm getting 20K views, subscribers going up. So it's possible. It's possible. Just have to stay consistent. And you also gotta stop lying to yourself. So more of the story, the more of this video, to sum this video up into one big piece. Stop lying to yourself and do what you have to do. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about how people view you, how people think of you, their perception of you. Everybody gonna talk regardless. Once you understand that, you ain't gonna give a fuck what nobody gotta say, and you gonna make it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Please comment, please subscribe, please leave a like. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. Y'all stay tuned.